Welcome back to another edition of the Sunday Chirps podcast, episode number 93. Who's a good number 93 in the league? All I can think of is Nuji.
Isn't Logan Cooley 93? He might be 92.
Honestly,
What
no.
number is Bedard?
Betsy is 98.
Oh.
All right. Well, I digress. It is another edition. We're back. Emma is now a regular, regular host, appearance, a personality, character, whatever you want to say. But how you guys been? It's been about a week. Emma, what you been up to?
Just working and applying to more jobs and hanging out.
Hell yeah.
The weather's been shitty in Arizona, or not, whoa, I'm not in Arizona anymore. In Michigan, it's been so cold. It snowed yesterday. But today is actually pretty nice. It's like 50.
Is it rainy though?
No, it's actually sunny right now.
Fucking A. It's rainy and overcast here in New York. What about you, Jersey?
Same thing. It's gonna rain. It started raining earlier today. It'll rain through tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Not
annoying.
ideal. Not ideal.
What are you ripping, a little Arnold Palmer? Is it spiked?
Yeah, I go through them. No, I go through them like water. I drink more Arnold Palmers than I do water, honestly. But my dad, he's on this little like health journey. My mom and dad, they're on this little health journey right now. So we have like a water filter system, like an actual like a
reverse osmosis.
Maybe I don't know. And you like you just put your water bottle under it and it like goes. And they got all glass water bottles for it.
Got it.
And then we have a sauna now and a cold plunge.
Yo, do you tell Dad that when Greta moves out, I'm moving in?
All right, there will definitely be an extra room for you. So
I'm in. Now that I saw in one of your TikToks, yo, that thing looks sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's like low-key a spa house, and I'm here for it. He makes like these spontaneous purchases. They're not really spontaneous, but they kind of are. And I come home from Arizona, and there's a sauna in the house. So I'm here for it.
That's elite.
Can't complain.
I just got the cold plunge yesterday. Came in the mail, but went to go fill it up with the hose, and just straight brown water was coming out. I'm like, let's let that run before. Nice. I'm not trying to take a rusty bath. Or whatever it is.
No.
I don't know. What about you, Gordy? What you been up to?
I was just in Atlantic City for the weekend, so that was a fun trip.
Nice.
I love a good trip to AC. Other than that, just job started back up, so getting back into the working life instead of staying up till 2 a.m. every day.
Oh yeah.
But
it's also Masters week now. Too.
Yeah, huge week for all golfers.
100%. Yo, so real quick, I was on like all the dating apps as always, but went on Hinge. I was like, I gotta screenshot this. So I take a look and like they have all the prompts. This prompt was, you should not go out with me if, and then like the girl fills it in, or guy, for all intents and purposes. Wait, what is the line? Is it for all intensive purposes or for all intents and purposes? I'm kind of pretzeled right now. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know.
Don't
Gordy?
You have the picture?
I have the picture. No, but I'm saying
sure it's all intensive purposes.
Intensive?
Yeah.
I think. No, I'm all pretzeled for all. I actually have to Google
all
this because it's
intensive purposes.
Is it? I think it's for all intents and purposes.
No, intensive.
Intents and purposes for all. That doesn't make sense.
All
intense. INTENT.
No, all intensive.
Oh, intense.
AI overview. The correct phrase is for all intents and purposes, not for all intensive purposes. For all intents and purposes means practically speaking, or in every practical sense. For all intensive purposes is a common mishearing or misspelling. Per AI. All right. Felt busy brain for a minute. I was crippled there. But I digress.
Where are you going with that?
Yeah.
so the prompt. Sorry, I threw myself off because I'm just mentally pretzel there. It was, you should not go out with me if, and then she said, don't go out with me if you don't like outdoor activities. Fine. Like hiking, totally fine. Up to 25 miles a day, for example. What?
Whoa. Whoa.
That seems a bit excessive.
25 miles a day?
That's
Yeah, like, what? Are we training for a marathon? Or are we going on a date?
Is that like 10,000? What? Whoa. How long
no,
is
that's
10,000
nowhere near
steps?
10,000 steps.
10,000 steps is like 5 miles. That'd probably be like
Yes.
50,000
Whoa,
steps.
she's an active girl. Does she have a job? Holy crap.
No way.
I don't
There's
know.
no way she has a job if she's doing up to 25 miles a day. Even like 10 miles a day. I mean, I guess if you're doing like the 75 hard or something, like maybe, but
That's still a lot. Like I was like, if you did, it still takes, if you're walking, like walking a mile is, you do 3 minutes a mile. It's normal pace.
It would be
3 miles a minute.
55.
Fuck, 3 miles an hour. Jesus.
It'd be 55,000 steps for 25 miles.
That's a fucking hike. Yeah, like what? Like, is she trying to get guys or just try to like fucking get talked about on a pod?
I think
She's
she's
trying
trying
to
to get
train
guys
these
that are in
guys.
shape. Yeah.
she's not even
Yeah, I
trying to
don't
get
know.
the guys. She's trying to train them. She's trying to get them in shape.
For real. I don't even know.
Maybe she's a personal trainer.
Maybe. But even still, like, I don't know. That, like, no one does that. 25-mile hike? That's a marathon,
does.
essentially. Like,
She
what?
does it.
She does it.
Isn't that is a marathon, right?
A marathon's
26.2.
26.2.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, I got chirped so hard on the last podcast, you guys, for saying like.
Welcome to
I'm
welcome
gonna
to
try
what it's
my
like.
best to not say that.
It's fine.
The comment at the
I got
bottom.
chirped on Facebook.
Yeah,
On
I mean,
Facebook.
Yeah, Jared's got people chirping me on Facebook.
people chirp us all over. I love podcast equipment's too cheap. I love that one. I get that one a lot.
I don't have any equipment, so.
What was the other one? I don't even remember. It's like it's too accessible.
This is why not everyone should have a podcast.
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that one a
that's the
lot.
one. We get that one a lot. Oh, that's a good one. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm probably using a lot. Gonna get that chirp in today as well. Moving forward though, I walked into my men's team game last week. Oh, was that with you, Gordy? We never talked about that. I don't know if it was with Lieback. Yeah, we walked into our game last week, and it's just like the training staff for the NHL team at the rink we play at, they were just passing a blunt at Northwell. Whatever, at the Islanders. The Islanders like equipment staff was just ripping a blunt around, and like we were walking to our men's league game, like, yo, you guys want to hit? We're like, nah, we're good. Thanks though. I was like, what? They're just doing it right outside the front door. Like, didn't even like. I don't know. I feel like it's not a good look for the team. Am I wrong here?
I mean, as long as Lou doesn't see it, who cares what they're doing, right?
Didn't Lou just get fired like last week?
No.
Am I tripping?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, producer?
Lou's not going anywhere.
I thought he got fired. Yo, did I see that? It was like Biz Rumor Boys and he tricked me?
They want to fire Lou, like every fan, but
I
really
thought he
think
got
he's going
fired. Where did I
anywhere.
see that? I'm an idiot. Fuck me. All right. What are you going to do? Here's what it is. What you got going on later tonight, Emma? Anything good?
I'm going to this little speakeasy bar thing, like under a restaurant, and I'm not going until later. But I've never been, but my mom knows the owner, so that's a plus, I guess. But apparently it doesn't get good until 11, so.
You doing dinner first or no?
No, I'll probably just eat here.
Oh,
Or maybe
yeah.
I'll just go straight out. I don't know. I don't know what my friends are doing before, but I'll probably meet them somewhere.
Hell yeah. I'm like debating going out for like a couple. My buddy's playing at Borelli's, but I don't know. You got tryouts at 9:15 and being hungover doesn't really sound appetizing.
Yeah, no.
Emma,
I
you
mean, you
don't
don't have
drink
to
that.
drink. I normally, when I go out, usually, I cut back on the drinking. I don't love drinking. It just, like, I hate how I feel. And then, like, sometimes, like, if I, like, obviously, if I drink too much, I'm gonna feel nauseous and stuff, and I hate that feeling.
Mm.
So, I honestly am usually driving. But I'm still so fun sober, I swear.
You didn't have to leave with that. You didn't have to end with that. We could have believed you. You didn't have to be like, ah, no, I'm a fucking
Yeah,
Debbie Downer.
I really wasn't believing it until she said it. Now I'm on board.
Yeah.
Will you have like one or two when you're out, or you're just like, nah, it's like,
Yeah,
I didn't even.
I'll have, like, one or two.
What's the go-to?
If I'm at just, like, a dive bar, I usually just get, like, shoot, I said like. I usually get a pineapple, like a vodka pineapple. There I go again. But if I'm actually out somewhere where they have a drink menu, I usually get something fruity with vodka. I like sweet stuff. So, have you guys ever tried a porn star martini?
I've had that in a shot form. Never the
It's
actual drink
so
though.
good. I think they
Hmm.
originated in Europe because not a lot of places know what they are here or know what's in them. But it's vodka, champagne, passion fruit puree. It's so good. It's my top
When
drink. I live for it. I literally live for it. If they have them, I'm getting it and I'll get drunk off of it.
I
Yeah,
just remember I was up in Montreal doing like that in shot form with all my buddies.
porn
It was
star
so good.
martini.
Nice.
Do you like a classic martini?
Me?
Sure, either one of you.
I mean, they're really
It's not.
strong. I mean, they're fine, but they're really strong.
Gordy, do you?
I'm not gonna pass it up. I'm also probably not gonna order it, but
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna pass it up, but I probably won't order it.
Yeah, I think that's valid. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had a good one in a while. Someone told me, I feel like I forget who it was. Someone's like a big martini girl, and she's like, "Oh, like if you get like the mix, it's ass. But if you get someone to do it right with the like the vermouth and vodka and the olive juice, then it's sick." Granted, I feel like it's a little potent. Like that's a lot of olive juice. I like olives,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Maybe I'll order one tonight and I'll let you guys know.
report back.
Get a
I'll
little
report
video, a
back.
little selfie video of the bar. Like here we are
Okay.
trying. Yeah,
All right.
fuck.
We'll clip it in.
Love it, love it. Actually, I was ordering the bar Cabana like a few weeks ago. Actually, it was not last week. And you know, Bob does sports. How they're always like hand up accountability. Gordy, I mean, you probably won't know
Hmm.
Emma, but
Yeah, no.
the bartender, he's like, forget what happened, but he's like, "Yep, hand up accountability here." And I was just like dying laughing. It's like he totally caught me off guard, but it's pretty electric. Um, yeah, I mean, trying to think what other things around the horn I have. Do you guys have anything? I have other around the horn stuff. I mean, you want to talk about chicken a bit? Do you briefly, right, Emma?
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like a fun topic to talk about. I don't know, and I want to, see how you guys feel about some of his decisions, I guess. Which
Interesting
I'm
guy.
here for it all. It's just I could never do that. Like the stuff that he's doing.
The candles.
The candles. I
The
mean, I
the the
understand it. Like having
Tesla.
a candlelit house is probably like very nice, very sets the mood. And he did say that he gets a lot of natural light in his house, so during the day they don't really need lights. But he did switch to beeswax lights, which I don't know what the difference is. Like maybe it uses less energy than normal lights, but
The chemicals it's burning. So I think,
oh,
by the
okay.
way, not a doctor, not a positive on this, but I believe the beeswax is a clean burn. Like you're breathing in like beeswax and other natural scents,
Definitely.
fragrances. The chemicals you're inhaling a bunch of garbage.
Got it. And
So
then he also I think he has, at least in Arizona, I think. Maybe wherever else he went, I don't know, but I think he has his own chickens. I know that Sergachev has his own chickens now in Utah, but I think, or I guess Chikrin isn't in Utah actually. Where is he now? He's with the Capitals.
These are the Caps.
Um, but I think he had his own chickens. I'm not for sure, but I think that maybe someone mentioned that. And I think that was that was kind of
Mm-hmm.
like the start of his little health journey and clean eating and stuff.
I
And
love it.
then I did see that he got rid of his Tesla because you're sitting on a battery, which I understand that. I get it, but I do get it, but also at the same time, I don't. But, I don't have a Tesla. I only use gas cars. I'm not allowed to have any electric cars in my family.
Is it a
So,
Michigan thing?
no, my dad owns an oil business.
Oh, that's right. It's true.
He
That's
doesn't
that's
like the electric cars.
yeah, I feel that. Although the stations that typically power like the charging is going to be an oil-based fuel source, ironically. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
but
Yeah. So you're still using oil technically if you get a Tesla.
yeah, my worry is that like you have to like recharge and whatever. Like you do like the supercharge wait. Like if you want to do a road trip, it's kind of still not
Yeah,
super
especially in
feasible.
the middle of nowhere. Like when I was driving to Arizona, there would be 200 miles of nothing. And maybe there'd be like one gas station, but it's not a charging station. So I wonder how people with Teslas would do that if they wanted to do a road trip. It's
I'm
just
Well,
pretty
you
my
need the
sure, like,
portable charger.
well, no, I'm pretty sure, like, on the Tesla, if you do directions, it takes you, like, by charging stations is your
Yeah,
route.
I
So,
think you're
so it's
right.
it's like longer than the direct route if you just had a gas car, but it takes you to all the stops you'd have to make.
Yeah. And you won't get stranded at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I drove from like I drove from Albuquerque, New Mexico to like Arkansas, and I don't think there was hundreds of miles without like a stop. Like there was a gas station maybe, but like I go 60 miles and like nothing. 100 miles
Well,
nothing.
that's what I'm
Like
saying. It would like reroute, so like it would never be on that road.
Yeah, I'd probably be taking you like this
there's
instead of
no other
here.
Yeah.
options. That's like I like 60. Like you don't have other options. I guess you probably just can't do certain drives like through the desert. I don't know.
Where it
I
would just
mean,
be
yeah.
even longer.
Seriously. I had to pull over at one point because there's a tumbleweed stuck to the front of my car. Like old school Wild West shit.
Hell
Pretty
yeah.
wild. Pretty wild.
Yep, you're gonna run into a few of those if you're in that area. Albuquerque, Arizona, all those states over there with the desert.
Hell yeah. No, 100%. Oh my God. Oh, I have like all these random stories. Like we just like every pod's been so busy. We haven't had the chance to like talk about all these random things. But I was playing cards with my grandma and my great aunt. So my great aunt's probably like 95. Like she doesn't move much, but still sharp with the cards. And we're playing and like I always ask her like these stories and stuff because she'll tell like just crazy stories of like growing up because they're in like such a different generation. And we're playing, and she talked about like there was like the old school pressure cooker. It was like some sort of kettle kind of thing, and they're making it. She's in her mom's kitchen or grandma's kitchen, um, and she didn't know when it was done. There wasn't like a time or anything, and I could be telling a story slightly wrong, but I believe she went to go check on the chicken to see if it was ready. It was like a rotisserie, but I just threw it in the big like kettle, crock pot, whatever it was, and she checked, and the pressure of it leaving, it shot the chicken up and hit the ceiling. So the chicken just went flying across the room. And she just told me it, and I was like, that's pretty wild.
Did you still eat it?
You know what? I didn't ask that question, and that is probably something I should have asked. I
I
don't
would have,
know.
I feel like. Why
Yeah, like
not?
5 second rule. Throw it back in to finish cooking, and it's like enough
Five
heat
second
will kill the
rule,
bacteria. Well, when you heat it, it'll kill the bacteria too.
Yeah, maybe just reheat it, stick it in the pressure cooker again for a couple minutes.
Yeah, you're chilling. That's what I'm saying. 100%. What's so you're outside Detroit, right?
Yeah, I'm probably 30 minutes from downtown Detroit.
Is that where you're going out
25 if there's
tonight?
like no traffic.
Are you going out in downtown Detroit, or are you going out in like
No, I have a downtown. From Birmingham. There's a downtown Birmingham. I love it. It's like it's nice. Like we have a Lululemon. We have all the good stuff. Sweet Green. We have Solid Core. I just started Solid Core. It's brutal, brutal.
Is
But
that
I highly
heated
recommend if you're trying
workout?
to shed a couple pounds. Yeah, workout place. They have them all over the country, but it's a workout for sure. And I'm so sore. It's awful.
Is it like
But
Pilates?
it's like, I guess it's like Pilates, but like intense Pilates. And you don't do anything like laying on your back really from what I've done so far, like Pilates. And it's just it's more for like strength. I don't know, it works on everything. It's like a strength class,
It's
I
like
guess.
It's called Reformer Pilates, I think. Is that right?
It's called Legree. It's a different kind of Pilates and it's a different kind of reformer. It's like its own thing.
Yeah. All
Yeah, it's
right.
kind of hard to explain, but it's similar to Pilates, but a little bit more intense.
Oh, yo, is that thing Biz was talking about on the pod like a
Probably.
couple months ago? They did like Legree. I think he was telling that.
Yeah, it's hard. There's like guys that do it too. There were a couple guys in my class and like they were having a hard time. I was having a hard time, but like seeing all like guys go to these classes and have a hard time, I'm like, all right, it is hard.
I'm sure. Is it Legree Pilates? Legree
It's
Fitness, a high intensity, low impact workout method distinct from traditional Pilates, though it incorporates elements of Pilates. It uses the Mega Former machine, incorporating bodybuilding techniques for a full body strength focused workout.
yeah.
Legree.
So it's not
Uh,
like cardio or anything. So like I don't really do much cardio. I probably should,
mm-hmm.
but I don't.
You ever do the hot girl walks? Just go on a little walk when it's nice out?
Yeah, I'll take my dog for a little walk and stuff. But I mean, I hear going in the sauna is good for your heart too, so I just kind of do that after I go to my workouts and stuff and just
I mean, you got it
count
now in
it
the
as
house.
some cardio, I guess, even though I'm literally not doing anything. I'm just sitting and sweating.
Yeah. You got the cold plunge in the house too? Did Dad put that one in?
Yeah, we have it in our house, so it stays cold. It's like one that you plug in and stuff. It has a filter and everything. But yeah, it's the real deal. But dude, I can't do that. It's awful. I tried doing it, and you have to really focus on your breathing and stuff, as you guys probably know. And I just can't. I can't. I'm just focusing on the pain.
Yeah, no, it's
Awful.
hard. I'm trying to balance and trying to do some like breathing workouts, like just like to work on my breathing because like it's just so crazy how much breathing can like positively impact you. Um, get the cold plunge going too. I want to join a yoga place because my flexibility and everything, I'm just falling apart over here.
I know that core power yoga, there were a bunch of them in Arizona, but I think they're all over the country. And I've been to a couple of them and they're good. They do hot yoga and then normal yoga and stuff. But yeah, I hear it's good for you. And it eases your mind kind of. I need a little bit of that. I need to ease my mind.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
always high anxiety. It's so
Why?
bad.
Why are you so high anxiety?
I don't know. I get it from my mom. I will say, I feel like I'm a chill girl. But then when I'm like at home and stuff, like alone and stuff, I just get like anxiety over the stupidest things. And I need to
Yeah,
just not.
that's simply what it
So.
is. I don't know. That's why you just gotta dial it in and get the breathing going, get the meditating, just get out of that stupid anxiety and you'll be chilling.
Yeah, I want to start meditating, but in my house we have everyone in the family back right now. It's it's always loud. And if someone caught me meditating, I guarantee you, if one of my family members caught me meditating, they'd be like, "What are you doing?" Like,
I feel like you're like if you're on like that health kick your mom and dad are on, they'd be like, "Oh fuck it, you're doing like some sort of breathing techniques."
well,
Like, let me.
yeah, but they would blow it out of proportion, and then they'd be like, oh, "Can we do it with you?" Blah blah blah. Like, tell me what you do. Like, can you teach me? Blah, blah. Like, they like to get very involved in the things that I do. But we do have, luckily, dude, this changed our lives. So our garage is detached from our house, and on
Hmm.
top of the garage, there's like a little loft up there. It has a shower, bathroom, sink, a little kitchenette thing, and a couch and a TV. And
That's sick.
it's pretty peaceful up there. So I could go up there and do it. But my brother and sister love video games, and they're always up there playing video games.
Oh
So
yeah, That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I can meditate in the sauna. There we go.
I was thinking that, but didn't say it, so stay hot, me.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Are the bars in Birmingham, like, any, like, live music on any of them? Or is it, like, a club kind of thing? What do you typically see? Or dive?
I feel sometimes they'll have live music scattered,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to say club vibes. Maybe I've never been to Rose Room, the place I'm going later. I feel like it's more no, not even club vibes. The clubs are more in Royal Oak. You guys probably don't know what that is, but it's about 15 minutes towards Detroit or like 10 minutes towards Detroit. So people will always Uber over there, or someone will drive. Usually me. And it's
Like,
more club vibes.
what's your stance
But
on clubs? Do you like clubs more than, like, bars or indifferent?
I'm indifferent. It really depends on my mood. So, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. When I'm in Miami, like I get pretty overwhelmed because last time I was in Miami was this past Christmas time, a little bit after. I was there for New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
And all my friends wanted to go clubbing and stuff. And I went, but I'm not a huge clubber. But once I'm there, I have a good time and I make it work and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
here in Birmingham, where I live, it's not really club vibes. It's more bars. And you'll see a lot of people. I don't want to say it's a small town, but everyone kind of knows everyone. And people know all the drama and stuff. And I work at a salon in Birmingham, so I'll see a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
people I know walking in or my mom's friends and whatever. So whenever I go out, I always have to expect seeing some of my parents' friends because there's not really an age limit on any of these places.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went out last weekend, I saw a bunch of my friends, but I also saw a bunch of their parents, and my parents ended up showing up. I didn't know they were coming, but it was fun though. All the parents I know that go out are very super chill, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
really care. And now I'm 22, almost 23 now. It's fine. No one really cares what I do. I'm an adult.
For sure. I feel like some of those parents are getting after it more than the kids. Like, some of those,
Definitely.
yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of over getting trashed. Like, every time I get trashed, I just make terrible decisions. I feel like shit. Like, I don't know.
Me too. That's why I don't drink often. I'm not saying I make terrible decisions when I drink, because I don't. I don't think. But sometimes I'll yap a lot and I don't shut up, and then I start saying things that I'm like, "Oh, shit, why did I say that?" and stuff. So,
I think that's everyone. That's probably the least of your worries.
yeah.
Mine
But I
is,
just
I love the, nah, go ahead, Emma. What were you saying?
I was just saying I don't drink that often. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha, gotcha.
trash at high school hockey games.
Yo, that was, that's a tough look. You're just like, I don't know, way too much vodka, and I was just
Can
drinking
you
like
hear my
straight vodka.
computer text?
No,
I'm
we
getting
No.
didn't.
notifications. My friend just texted me. Wait, I'm really nervous. My friend just texted me, "Bro, I have tea for you." I said, "Oh my God, like, what is it?" My heart is like dropping. She goes, "I'm telling you in person later because I want to see your reaction, but just brace yourself."
Is it tea that would involve us, or just like your home friends, like NHL
I don't
tea?
know. I don't know.
Do you want to FaceTime her, or want to put her on? But obviously, tell her before. Be like, "Hey, we're on a live line," or text her, see if she wants to. Like, we'll send her a link to hop in if she wants.
She just said she wanted to see it in person now.
No, see her face. But if we have her on FaceTime
Oh,
or on the pod, they'll see her face. Could be about a couple NHL beauties.
I don't know. Okay, she said, "No, I'm just going to tell you in person. It's not serious." Oh, okay. So it's probably not about, it might be about hockey because she talks to a couple of them, but that's not serious. She said,
Hmm.
"You're just going to be like, what the fuck?" I
Yeah,
want to know who it's about.
I don't know. What a world we live in, Gordy, where Gordy, can you imagine, like, I'm trying to think of an example. There's, like, not many pro women. Like, I'm trying to
What do
think,
you mean?
like NHL players are sliding into your DMs, but like, there's no insert woman sports team. Like, I'm trying to think of like what would be the comparison for guys. I guess Instagram models sliding into my DMs would probably be the equivalent, but that shit ain't happening.
I mean, I guess that would be kind of equivalent. It depends if like I don't know. I'm just like into hockey players in general. So it's whoever you're like really into. She said, okay, she said it's about someone else. It's about this guy that I know. It has nothing to do with me though.
All right.
But there's this guy that I thought was really cute that's friends with the guy that my friend is talking to. I just thought he was cute. I never like hung out with him one-on-one. I'm just like, oh, he's cute. Whatever, but it's about him. I don't talk to him at all or anything, but no, I'm curious, you know?
Piqued your interest? You
What'd
know
you
what?
say?
I said piqued your interest.
Definitely.
My favorite thing to do when I'm drunk is just dial my entire phone book. And you've definitely gotten calls. Actually, both of you guys have definitely gotten calls from me. 100%.
Yeah, sometimes you'll call me and it'll be late at night and I'm just like, dude, I just declined.
Oh, yeah. I'm a pigeon. I deserve that.
He'll call like 7 more times.
One time Jared called me in the middle of my class and I literally stepped out to take it and he's like, how are you doing? I was like, bruh.
Wait, was I drunk? I could have been drunk.
No, you weren't drunk. This is just like
just saying what's up.
Yeah.
Did I call you
I wanted
when we
to
had
get out of class though.
That's pretty funny. You stepped out of class to take the call. Did I call you when we brought home those stray dogs?
Yes. Oh my God. And I think I stayed on the phone with you to try and figure out what to do. Because I foster dogs. And so I've had like I probably fostered about 20 dogs. So from a shelter. So I feel like I'm pretty experienced, you know?
Made the right call that night.
I love dogs.
Go, did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Dude, Kenny and I are walking home from the bars at like 2 a.m. And these two like pit bulls just come up to us and just start walking with us. So we're like,
Myrtle?
what do you say? In Myrtle. So we're just like walking and like just playing with these dogs and like these are like two big dogs. Like we're like just having fun with them, like we're trashed. And we're like, what do we do? Like we can't find their owners. We're like walking around for a while. So eventually they're like, fuck it, like we'll just bring them to our apartment. Why we did that, I don't know, but we did. And so I'm like calling random people, like not that like like what's Emma gonna do in Arizona when we're in South Carolina, but we did. Brought them home. They slept over. Found the owner the next day.
Oh, they had owners. That's good.
Like the owner, it was like a shitty situation though. Like these other women were like trying to get us to adopt the dogs. Father son, by the way, father son duo. But there's a caretaker that would come in and take care of the dog, so at least that was decent. Puppy and Blue were the names. Interesting.
Puppy's an interesting one. I like Blue. I had a foster dog named Blue. I want to show you guys pictures. They were amazing. I fostered usually puppies.
At school or at home?
At school. I can't at home because my dad is really allergic. I'm allergic, but I just take an allergy pill. And also I already have a dog at home. But here were the first two. They were baby German Shepherds. We got them when they were 5 weeks old. That's why they look a little like weird. But they grew into their ears and stuff, and it was so cute. Here's mine. This one was mine. Wait, let me turn down my brightness so you can see. This one was Rocky.
That's adorable. Isn't it so much work to raise a puppy, though?
Here's both of them.
Those things are
the
really cute.
The hockey game in the background.
Hell yeah.
And then, but the one named Blue, she was so cute. She was a baby blue-nosed pit, and she was so wrinkly, but she didn't look full pit bull.
Mm-hmm.
She was like very wrinkly. Here's her with my friend. Like she was so cute. I miss her. But I've fostered a lot. So
it's kind of nuts. What about like the attachment? Do you get like attached to them and then like oh now bye?
Yeah, I actually wanted to adopt this one. This one was Bear. and he had blue eyes, and he was just amazing. And he was probably like this big. He was
How do you
tiny.
how do you have time to foster dogs in college? Like I didn't have time for that shit.
I just made it happen. I don't know.
Don't
And
you have
then
to like
whenever I
walk
had
them?
work, what'd you say?
Don't you have to like walk them every like hour or two?
The puppies, no, because they were on puppy protocol, so I couldn't take them outside yet. So I'd just play up and down with them in the hallway, and they'd use like puppy pads and whatever, which was kind of gross, but
Mm-hmm.
I made it work and stuff, and it never smelled in my apartment or anything. And then, ooh, this is actually, maybe we should talk about this. My junior year, I had a roommate, and so I had two roommates. One of them
Mm-hmm.
was a random, and one of them was in my sorority, which I dropped my sorority. I had enough of it. But one of my roommates, she the one that was in my sorority, we talked about living with each other. I didn't know her well. So, but if she was in my sorority, I'm thinking, okay, like she's normal, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll agree to live with her because I don't have any roommates. So then there would be one random. So we have a random, and then now we have, okay, what should we call her? I'll call Sarah is the sorority one, and then Anna is the not sorority one. And these are fake names. But Sarah, she liked to smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
And we started, me and her got very close, and
Mm-hmm.
we ended up becoming best friends. But Sarah kept on smoking like a lot of weed, and it just kept on getting worse and worse. And not saying it's a bad thing, but it would kind of impact like her living and stuff. I don't know, like in the way she lived. And I'm convinced she's a little crazy, but
Is this
anyways,
the sorority one that smokes a lot? Or
yeah,
the
the
random?
sorority one. The sorority one. I got really close with the random one, Anna. She's awesome. I'm still friends with her. Not as close, but I'm still really close with her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really close, but not as close with her. But so anyways, it just started to like get really bad, the weed smoking, and I didn't care because I would smoke sometimes. I didn't She's the one that kind of introduced it to me. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes me and Anna would join her and be like, okay, we have nothing to do, like we're of age, whatever. And anyways, we started to notice Sarah was kind of spiraling a little bit. She was kind of all over the place, and she was an ambassador for Bumble, and then she wanted to be an ambassador for like three other things, and then she was obsessed with networking, like an obsession. And to the point where she would go through all of the people that I follow, all of them from here,
Mm-hmm.
from wherever, from like Michigan, all my like, my personal friends at home. She would follow all of them, and even random people, she would just follow them for no reason. And some of my friends were like, why is she following me? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't know, like, whatever. And she started kind of like getting, I don't know, a little crazy. She started getting upset about things that weren't worth getting upset about. And it kind of worried me and Anna because we were like, she wasn't like this at the beginning of the year. Then we found out that this girl, she had previously been in a psych ward, or like whatever they call them now. And we didn't know that moving into her, and like moving into the apartment with her.
Mm-hmm.
And so we never brought it up, but we found this out through, I don't know, one of her close friends or something. And then I
Okay.
think we actually did end up bringing it up, and we were acting like it was all normal, and she was like, oh, I think she was like, I just need a break or something. I don't know what it was really for. But then she kept
Okay.
on claiming, like, I don't know, she just kind of started acting a little strange. And the craziest thing that I ever encountered with her, other than her getting like upset with me over stupid things, because I'm very
Mm-hmm.
vocal. I'm very vocal. If there's an issue, I'll tell her, or she blames everything on me because I'm vocal, and so she thinks she can kind of just attack me. So Anna, she ended up, I mean, I don't care if I say her name, she's cool. But Anna, she started taking some of the blame for some things that I did or didn't do, whatever it was. And she would just
Okay.
say it was her, and then Sarah would just be like, oh, okay, it's fine. And then if I did something, she'd go nuts. Like, she would go nuts. And then after she would go nuts, she would come into my room. She'd be like, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. I'm just having a bad day, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, whatever. It happened over and over again. And then me and Anna would also hear her on the phone with her parents, like, screaming at her parents, like, crazy screaming. We're like, dude, this is insane. So we started locking our doors at night because we got a little worried because she kind of started like unraveling and it was a little much. So the craziest thing that I experienced with her, it wasn't super crazy, but I was going to work. It was really early and we didn't see her the night prior, but the morning after that she didn't come back or something, I was walking out for work. It was like 6:30 in the morning. And I see someone like huddled up on the curb like this, like kind of like that with their hood on. And there's a lot of homeless people in Tempe. So I genuinely thought it was a homeless person because it was right next to like a trash and they like going in the trash and stuff, see what people throw out. And I take a second look and I'm like, oh my God, Sarah? Like, what are you doing now? It's 6:30 in the morning. You're sitting on the like, what is going on? I forgot what she said. I was still waking up as well, but she was just on the curb, like in the morning, like going like this, and I was like, oh my God, like you need to go inside. It's cold out now. Like, what is going on here? And then I went to work, and then I came back, and she was in her room. She was fine, and we never brought it up again. And yeah, I don't know. That just creeped me out a little bit. And then the reason I mentioned the weed smoking was because as time went by, she started to kind of like, we would catch her kind of like talking to herself. Like I talk to myself, but she like would have like conversations like just in the common area, just full on, and like she'd be holding the bong and she'd just, she'd have the lighter in the other hand and she'd just be having a little chit chat conversation with no one. And so we kind of thought that was odd, but it got a little bit more crazy because one day she just left in January. She just completely left, and I tracked her location. It said she was back home, like where she's from. And I texted her, no response. Anna texted her, no response. And then a couple weeks later, her dad is knocking on the door, and I answer it. And he doesn't know good English, but he was like, oh, I'm moving her stuff out. And me and Anna were like,
moving her stuff out?
Yeah. And me and Anna were like, wait, what? So Sarah ended up just moving out, and did not tell us anything. And she stopped sharing her location with me, and she kind of just went, she just went MIA for a while. And she still is a little bit MIA, but when she does post and stuff, it's like the same as she used to and stuff. She was just very, I don't want to say this because it could offend people, but I think she did say the doctors diagnosed her with bipolar disorder, but then she claimed she didn't have it. But I think she is a bit bipolar, or just has crazy mood swings and stuff. Because there would be like a week where she's just completely depressed, and I feel bad, like it's awful. And then another week where she's like all over the place, like she's like, I want to do this, 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 and this, and this. And I'm like, whoa, slow down there. But yeah, so that's my roommate. That was my roommate situation. It was nuts.
That is really nuts. Wait, what were we talking about before that led to that? I'm like so thrown off now.
I was talking about how I got into fostering.
So you're fostering roommates and puppies.
I guess so. But yeah, we had an empty room for a while, which was nice. Oh, and I was going to say I used her extra bathroom as a room for the dogs. That's where I was getting, because she moved out. But
that's where it was going.
ADHD just went, whoo! It went on.
God.
But I feel like that was a good little story.
No, it was. I just was so confused where we got. I forgot even like we got so off the rails. I don't remember where we started, which absolutely fine. We were never on the rails, but I just forget where it was coming from and where we were going.
Can't be off the rails if you were never on it to start.
Yeah, true.
Guess it's true.
And also, really quick, let me add, she was also the one that started fostering the dogs, and me and Anna, we were all on board and stuff. And then about 2 months in, because we had these little German Shepherd puppies for a while.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was mine, Rocky, and the other one was Anna's, Chase. And then Sarah just decided, nope, I'm getting rid of these dogs. Like, I hate them. But me and Anna grew really attached to them. So we're like, what? And so she had a whole meltdown Sarah had a whole meltdown because of that. And then I think that's kind of probably one of the reasons why she wanted to move out, honestly. But she didn't move out until the second semester. So I don't really know. But we tried to include her in everything, but didn't. Who knows? Some people just have, personal problems. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah, I mean, not that this is really a good segue, but if you guys want, we could jump to the top 5 segment this week, if that works for y'all.
Sure. Let's do it. Topic change.
All right, we're going to do the top 5. We're going to say worst or corny. We'll go top 5 corniest or cringiest pickup lines.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a snake draft. Once someone takes a line, it's gone. So, Emma, do you want the first pick? Do you want the third pick? Second?
I'll do first.
Okay.
I was saying, so the corniest pickup line that I think, one of them obviously, but the first one that came to mind is, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
That's a good one.
That's the first one that came to mind.
Love it. Gordy, you want 2 or 3?
Yeah, I'm going 2. I'll live in the middle.
Oh, yeah. And just so you know, Emma, sorry, real quick, Emma, it's going to be a snake draft. So it goes first overall, then the second overall, third overall, then another one for third overall, then second one. Like, it snakes back and forth.
So I need a bunch. I need a bunch of pickup lines.
You need 5, but you're going to have back-to-back. So once it's going to be Gordy, then me, then Gordy, then you have 2.
Okay. I mean, I got to look some up.
Yeah, I might have to as well. I'm trying to think of the ones I use. Like, I don't use many. Okay.
Gosh.
All right, you want to go? Do you want to hit it?
Yeah. Ready? On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I'm the 1 you need.
That's a good one. That's so good.
I don't know how I'm gonna write these all. Usually I write down. It's like, oh, like martini, margarita. Yeah, I know. Like you wrote. What if I steal one of those? But but I would say I'm not writing all these down because there's just simply no way. It's like a fucking essay at the end.
Get those writing skills in.
Seriously, I'm trying to think ones I'm gonna use. I'm trying to think ones I've used in the past that are just terrible. This is one of them.
I want to hear some that you've used. I've never used any pickup lines, so
I'll use them as
like,
jokingly.
I just don't use them.
This was my favorite line, probably freshman year of college. Is your dad a boxer? Because you're a knockout. Terrible.
Oh, fuck. That was on my list. Shit.
Is it? I used to use that one all the time. I'm going to go into old Tinder from like 3 years ago and just see if I can find it.
Okay.
I should look at some of the ones that I've gotten. But I'm on Raya, so I don't. People normally don't. They don't really use pickup lines on Raya. It's more just like, what do you do, or like.
This is. Sorry, I'm totally interrupting you. But Raya's not really. Yo, like I looked. These are ones I've sent legitimately. This is on Tinder from December of 2020. So was that 5 years ago? This is horrible. I can't believe I even said this.
Are you using this one? Is this your number 2 pick?
Yes. This is from
Okay,
Tinder.
say it.
This is gonna hurt. I really am so not happy. I was gonna call you beautiful, but beauty's on the inside. And I haven't been inside you yet. Oh God, that's terrible.
My God. Oh, I mean, that's awesome, but wow. That is a bold one.
That's ballsy.
That's ballsy.
Did it get a response?
Did it get a response? No. But the boxer line did.
That's good.
One girl, actually, you want to hear a funny story about Tinder? There was one girl matched on Tinder. It was like some Russian chick. and I use the boxer line. She's like, "Oh, my dad's a Russian boxer." Sends me, I forget who it was, like sends me a link to like him on Google. Like he's like a world champion boxer. I was like, "Oh, maybe not this one. Maybe not this one."
Oh God. Damn.
Oh, another good one I got. I know you're up, Gordy.
My
though.
turn. My turn. Um, I think my Spotify is broken. You're not listed in the hottest singles.
That's good.
That's all right.
That's not as like horrible.
I don't know. Like I said, I just Googled this.
Yeah, not bad. I should
Everything
really
on
go
my
through all.
list is it's just 115 bad pickup lines. Just saying.
Yo, the fact that mine are in there, that's a tough look. But yo, I should
That was
go
a
through
tough
the.
look.
I should go through all these girls I've matched over the last like 5 years on Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder, and start filtering it like it's like sales leads, and just like start hitting them back up. Am I nuts? I don't know.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, we matched 5 years ago. Are you still single now, or are you engaged, married? Like, what are we doing here? But I digress. I use that word a lot now. But Emma, take us away. You got two back to back.
All right. So one that I have, I've never gotten this. I've also never said it, but are you a beaver? Because damn.
Damn.
And
That's a
then
classic.
let's see what else I have on here. Another one I have is are you a haunted house? Because I'm dying to come inside. You can take that as how you want it, but
That's a bold one.
that is pretty bold. I'm gonna see what other people have said to me. I bet I got a few.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna look through my Tinder of what my dumbass has sent. I don't even know if it's a top 5 because I'm not even writing these down, but it'll be more or less a top 5. People, if they listen this far, they'll be able to give us a breakdown on who did the best. Or maybe I'll clip this part. Gordy, are you up again? Yeah, right?
I am, yes. Did you fall out of the vending machine because you're a snack?
That's not
Yeah.
horrible.
Like I said, these are on the 115 worst ones. So,
Want to hear another Jared classic back in the day?
oh God.
Sure.
This one actually didn't get the worst feedback. The box line actually worked a decent amount of time. I wish I was cross-eyed so I could see it twice.
That's a good one.
This one's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it because it's kind of mid. I don't know. The fact
Just
that I'm
say
using
it.
mid too. Yeah, it's just not that like funny. Are you a puzzle? Because I could be the missing, because I could be the piece you're missing. It's like, kind of just lame. I don't know.
Not
You like
bad.
it?
I mean, it's something, I will say.
Definitely is something.
Guys, there's a deer in my front yard. Wait,
There's a
can
snake
I
in
show
my
you?
boot. Maybe.
Wait, there he is.
I think I can kind of see him. Looks like
Hey,
we're looking
why
at a
is he-
potato, though.
Oh. That's wild. I live in like suburbs. The deer
It's
are being
really
pushed out.
Long Island is really common, but not Long Beach.
Mm.
Oh, I'm just gonna go out of turn again because this is a really good one.
Okay.
If you take mine, I'm gonna be pissed.
There's no way. My buddy told me this. He used to use this a lot. He was like, he would never send messages unless he really like thought hard about like the girl or like looked through her like a million times. But he used this line all the time. I saw a guy drop his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?" I don't know if that's even a pickup line. But
I mean, I feel like it's not even a pickup line. What do you mean? What's the word? What is
Yeah.
what? Like,
what's
What's the word? What's good?
up?
oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's like, but I feel like it's not like a good, like, pickup line.
Yeah, maybe scratch that from the. I don't
Nah,
know.
we're keeping it.
I don't know. I have so many others I used to use. I used "Hey, what's up" for a while, but I feel like that's ass.
I respond to a hey, what's up here and there.
I got my ex-girlfriend with that. Just saying, Jared.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Maybe
think.
she
I just
broke
look.
up. Maybe you guys are exes because you just said, "Hey, what's up?"
World may never
I'm
know.
kidding. All right, who's next?
I think it's back to me, right?
I think.
Right,
Yeah, I think
Jared?
so.
All right. I'm hoping this one's worse than the other ones. My name is Elmo, but you can tickle me anytime.
That's pretty funny, honestly.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty corny. I'm trying to
It's
think what
pretty
other ones I've
corny.
used. Oh, I know one I used. I used to use this one a lot. You're cute, but look like trouble. I don't know it's a pickup line, but
I'd respond to that.
okay.
I would respond to that for sure. Maybe. I'd just be like, how so? Or something. But then, like, get the conversation going. All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I have to say two, right?
I mean, I think we're so off the rails right now. If you just have one, we'll just like rip it around the horn real quick.
All right. Are you my appendix? Because I don't know what you do, but this feeling in my gut makes me want to take you out.
I used to use that one a lot. That was a classic.
Actually?
Yeah, I use that one a ton for sure.
I didn't know guys actually really use pickup lines like that. Because I've gotten weird, like, first texts. I actually got a text from someone, like a first text from a guy. I don't know if he plays in the NHL. I think he like made his debut, like NHL debut, but I don't know if he actually plays. But he literally just straight up texts me. He goes, "I do some weird shit to you." I was like, "What?"
That's a
I just
serial
responded
killer
with,
first
"What?"
text.
It was so weird. So all I said was "what," and then I didn't respond. And then he goes, "Get your ass over here." I just didn't respond. I was like, holy crap.
Yo, that's fucking predatorial.
Dude, I know.
Damn, I try to just be funny. I'll say something funny so the girl like laughs or something. That's why I like Hinge, because there's all the prompts and I could say something witty to them.
I've always wanted to do one of those voice things on Hinge. I've never had Hinge. So
Hinge is the best one in my opinion.
that's what I've heard, yeah.
I don't know, Raya. That might be another level,
I don't
but
know. I mean, you have to pay for it, and it shows you people that aren't even where you live. And it's just, I don't know. I
there's
don't love
probably a
it.
lot. There's probably a lot by me in like the New York City area though, like Raya
Yeah,
people.
a lot in New York City, a lot in California, a lot in Toronto, and a lot just out of the country. Like a lot of UK people, and I'm like, why? It's just random places, honestly, which is
I think
quite
we're all gonna
annoying.
through this podcast, we're gonna have people slide in. I think that's how we're gonna meet all of our significant others. That's my guess.
All right.
Highly doubt it though.
Yeah, that might
maybe.
be
Do you ever
the pickup
wonder-
lines we're trying to do.
What'd you say?
I'm saying Jared's take on that might be just as bad as some of these pickup lines.
You imagine like I have some like hot girls in my DMs now, just hit me with my own like terrible pickup lines. That'd be the dream.
Imagine. Oh my god.
What were you
Do you
saying,
ever
Emma? Though?
wonder if you've met like the person that you're gonna marry?
Yo, I think about that too. I'm like, yo, think about all the girls I've like gone out with or seen. I'm like, yo, should I go back in and just like, was one of them the right person and I just was like 20 years old and an idiot, or 19 and an idiot?
Yeah, I don't know. I just always wonder, like, have I met them yet? Am I friends with them? Do I follow them on Insta? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Or maybe I'll never get married. Who knows?
Nah, you'll get married.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. I'm trying to think
My
what
luck
other.
right now, it's not looking like I am.
You're young. You'll be fine. Who knows?
Dude,
I don't know.
people are having, like, kids that I know.
I know, me
And,
too.
like, getting married. It's crazy. Okay, but you're a little bit older than me. But I...
Barely.
not that much. Yeah, I guess you're right.
What am I? Not even a year older than you?
How old are you?
23?
Oh, what? I thought you were 24.
Okay, even if I was 24. I mean, I'll be 24 in a few months.
Fair.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, then you're just like a year older than me. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, you're an 02, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an 01. Not bad. Corey's in the 2000. He's leveling up one at a time. But I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I just move along with the year.
Fuck, there was a Halloween one. Did you use the haunted house one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the haunted house one you had?
Are
Come
you
inside
a
them,
haunted?
scream.
Are you a haunted house? Because I'm dying to come inside.
That's not even haunted. No, the one I have, fucking A. I'm doing this on my work computer too. Um, there was a haunted house one I used to use, which is terrible. And hopefully my mother's not listening, but um, no, never mind. It was just like about screaming or something along the lines you said, but it ain't worth it. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. There's not too many others. I know there was I didn't use this much, but the if your left leg is Christmas and your right leg is Thanksgiving, I want to come between them or something. Something along those lines. Just off the top of my head, I'm
All
thinking
right.
of.
I probably wouldn't respond to that.
Nah, I don't think you're trying to get a girl there. You might just be scaring girls off there.
Yeah. There's a couple. Sometimes the corny pickup lines, like I will respond and be like, haha, that's funny, or I don't know.
Mhm.
Some of them are just trying a little bit too hard. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think the best is like, as I said earlier, with Hinge, like there's you see their whole profile, and you can kind of select, like you'll pick something and you could riff off it. So like it gives
Yeah.
you more options to be more witty versus being generic. Like I feel like, hey, what's up is boring. Like that's why I don't love Bumble or Tinder, but also like hitting with a pickup line is also kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It just honestly, it depends on like trying to think what I would respond to. But I don't know. I just kind of look at their profile on Instagram or something, see if they look normal, and then I'll respond, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
No, I feel that. It's definitely easier for girls too. I think there's some stat like 10% of the guys get all of the girls on dating apps, and like it's definitely tougher for guys. Plus, also when you go to the bar, like you could go get hit on the bar. Not many girls are coming up to Gordy night. That's definitely like in general, like girls aren't coming up to guys nearly the same rate as guys are going to girls.
Yeah.
But it happens.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, I don't really go up to people often. Unless like I really think a guy is cute, I will reach out. Whether it's like there actually, for example, I saw this guy. We don't talk anymore though, unfortunately. But I saw this guy, and he was at like this little party thing I was at, and I turned to my friend. I'm like, wow, he's really cute. Like blah blah blah. I'm too scared to go up to him though. So I
Mm-hmm.
never saw him again. I never saw him after that. And then I saw him on my Instagram reels because he makes videos and stuff. And so I found and I DM'd him, and then we ended up talking for a couple of months, and it got very serious. Like he told people that like I was his girlfriend and stuff, and we weren't actually dating though. But like it got like to that point, and then he just stopped responding completely for like I don't know, a week or two. And so I was just like, dude, like what is going on? And he's like, sorry, I just need to focus on my work right now, my age, blah, blah, blah.
That's what
Like
happened to me this week.
I know, but at least you weren't. I hung out with this guy. We went on a trip together. Like it was like a whole like thing. Yeah. So yeah, I went with him to one of his hockey tournaments. So it was. I guess it wasn't really a trip, but like I went with him, and he like met my sister and whatever. I don't know. And then he kind of just was like, "All right, I'm over it." And I saw him at the bar a couple times, and you know he's very cringe. I will say he's
Mm-hmm.
super cringe actually. So I don't have any feelings for him anymore. I'm not mad about what happened, but I would see him like at the bar and stuff, and there'd be like a girl grinding on him, and I'm just like, and I'd give him a little wave. I'm like, but I still know some of his friends, and they're chill. But you know, some of his content is a little bit cringy, and I know that some people can't help that. Like they got to do what they got to do. But
Is he
and
big
one of
time?
I don't know how many followers he has now, but he's pretty big, and his brothers do some hockey stuff. Not huge or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And like at the beginning of one of his videos, he was like, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I
And
gotcha.
it's more like he does like the voice, like he uses sounds and then like lip syncs to them, and I'm like,
Oh, that's soft as puppy shit.
Yeah, and he is a little bit soft, I'll say. But I mean, he was nice from when we hung out until we didn't. But yeah.
I got another thing separate from this. At the bar, what is both of your stance on making out at the bar?
Mm-mm.
I already told you my stance weeks
Did we?
ago.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
it's
a pigeon move, right?
Absolutely not. Because first of all, if I see other people making out at the bar, disgusting. I'll take a picture, I'll snipe you, and I'll post you on my private story and make fun of you for the rest of your life. No matter if I know them or not.
100%.
No matter what, I will snipe you. All my friends know I'm known for sniping. I snipe everyone.
You're a sniper?
I'm a sniper. I will snipe you. And yeah,
you should have sniped Jared a few weeks ago.
I am going to be expected, I'm going to expect for people to make fun of me, so I'll never do that. Plus, I don't like kissing people, the first time, if I meet them for the first time, and even if I'm, dating someone and they want to kiss at the bar, maybe I'll do, a
little peckaroo?
Yeah, but I'm not going to, go full, not going to do it, full on.
See, that's why I don't get drunk anymore.
I don't think I've ever kissed anyone at the bar. I don't think I've ever made out with anyone at a bar.
I'll get trashed and then I just do that and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Jared? What an idiot.
And in high school, I'd make out with people at parties, in public.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care. That was high school though. I just whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, I guess. Now that I look back at it, but having fun.
I got some stories for sure, but I don't know if they're going on the pod. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, I definitely have some on the top of my head. But yeah, definitely used to do that a ton. Not a good look. And I always hate looking people now that do that. Now still, that's why I don't get trashed. Don't get trashed anymore because you make bad decisions.
When I get drunk, I just do weird, not weird stuff, but I'll just start fucking with people. For example, when I told you on the last podcast, I started putting ice cubes down this NHL player's shirt and stuff. I just do weird shit. And then before when I was in Arizona, there was this cone looking thing that was supposed to go on a pole, but it was on the ground. I was with some dudes and some of my girlfriends. I pick it up and start putting it in the butt crack of one of my guy friends. I actually have a video of it. But I just do weird shit like that. I don't know. I just get a little too I don't know.
Just fuck it mentality.
Yeah, I guess. I just do childish stuff.
I'm definitely guilty of some dumb stuff. I don't know.
But you won't catch me making out at a bar. You won't catch me. I don't know.
Not me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about you? Have you ever made out with anyone in the bar?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Good.
No, I go to the bar and I get drinks and then I just keep drinking.
Fair enough.
Yo, I
don't do stupid shit. I just get more drinks.
I'm still guilty of it. I've done it this year already and I feel like such a pigeon every time I do it. Such an idiot. I don't know.
The chicken girl.
Chicken girl.
The girl you spent 20 minutes talking about chicken?
Oh, yeah. She doesn't.
Was this the girl that told you that she's too busy because of work?
No, a different girl. This girl, I don't say nice girl, but I really wasn't. This is the girl actually I denied. She tried to get me to go home with her, and I denied it. Kind of felt like the man. Yeah, kind of felt like the man. Not gonna lie. But
and then you decided to talk about chicken.
No. Also, your dad and mom, big health kick. We were talking about chicken thighs. I'm like, yo, organic chicken thighs, way better than chicken breast. It just tastes so
That is
juicy.
just not how you said it, though.
What did I say? I love boneless, skinless thighs.
You were like, I love chicken thighs over breasts because they're just better. And he was like, I love dark meat. White meat doesn't do it. And just
it's just
going
not as good.
on and on, and just
out of context, this would be bad for me.
Well, yeah, but they were thinking of it out of context, and everyone's just cracking up, except for Jared, who just continues to go on this rant about chicken.
This is true.
Why not? Why not?
Because fuck it.
Why not mentality?
I don't know. But I mean, look, if there's nothing else, this has been a whirlwind of an episode. Any last thoughts y'all have?
No, this was like a very chaotic episode, but I'm here for it.
100%. All right, one last question before we go. Who's going to win the Masters? It's Masters weekend. I'm going to put this out Sunday morning. Who's going to win the Masters?
You think I know?
Take a pick. You got to know one player on the tour.
I know 2 golf players ever. Tiger Woods and the Rory McIlroy.
Hey, Rory McIlroy ain't a bad pick. Tiger's not playing.
Yeah, I'll say him. I'll say Rory McIlroy. He probably won't win, I will say, but I'm just going to say he is. Only player I know.
Oh, yeah. Gordy?
I'll be sticking with my pre-tournament pick of Ludwig Oberg. Not a great day today, but he's 5 back. Sticking with him, though. 2 more rounds to go.
I'm going to go with Bryson. Give me DeChambeau all day long.
If they air him on TV, maybe you'll see some shots.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I saw that. Without further ado, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys next time.